The egg actually looks lovely as well. There was a point on this trip where I thought I might not be able to do this ride. It was such a good ride. I'm loving it. Figment's voice is just so annoying. I'm so happy to be here. Good morning from Disney's Contemporary Resort. Today is the 3rd of April 2023. It is a Monday and I'm about to head down to Steakhouse 71 for breakfast. My breakfast reservation is for 8:55. It is currently about 8:45. Shouldn't take me more than 10 minutes to go down. I also woke up quite early this morning at around 6:45 to try and get myself a virtual queue for Guardians at Epcot. Wasn't successful, but instead I managed to get myself a lightning lane. I think it was something like $16 or $17. I don't mind paying it for this one ride. If it means I get to actually go on it, I'm happy. I don't know why this virtual queue didn't work. I literally did everything I was meant to do and then it crashed. As soon as I was about to go to the processing bit, it crashed. It kind of logged me out of it was stressful. So then I was like, let's just buy this lightning lane for now. And the lightning lane Genie Plus situation for Guardians is between 9:45 and 10:45. Don't forget, my breakfast is at 8:55, close to 9. So I need to really try and get my breakfast finished in around 45 minutes so I can come back up to the room, get ready properly. I am obviously dressed. I quite like this t-shirt as well, by the way, guys. I got this yesterday from Hollywood Studios and I think it's the cast member said it's newly been released, literally like the day I got it, I think. So yeah, very exciting. But yeah, I need to make sure I eat my breakfast quickly, come back up so I can make myself to Epcot before 10:45 so that I don't miss my window after paying $17 to ride this Guardians ride that I've heard such good things about. Look at Chef Mickey's down there though. That's also open for breakfast. It's a character dining buffet experience. I've never done it, but it is very popular, especially with families with children. Of course, you've also got this beautiful Mary Blair mural there. And then on the other side is where the shop is. This is where you come to get the lifts. I'm on the 9th floor, as you can see. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel because there will be a tour video coming up of the room I'm staying in and hopefully some of the resort as well. We need to go to the first floor, which is the lobby area for Steakhouse 71 dining. Listen to this. 1, 2, 3, let's get there. The first floor! I love the fact that you get to hear Mickey's voice. And Steakhouse 71 is literally in the exact same location where the Wave used to be. And fun fact, my cousin and I actually ate at the Wave for breakfast, my aunt and cousin and I, in February of 2020. And it was delicious, one of the best Disney breakfasts I've ever had. So I am curious to see how the breakfast at Steakhouse 71 compares with what the Wave used to offer. So yeah, we've got literally about a minute or so to wait now until we can check in. I'm excited. Look at the menu for Steakhouse 71 here as well. Of course, Steakhouse 71 also is primarily a steakhouse. They are open for dinner and lunch reservations as well. I am hoping to eat lunch here in a couple of days' time too, so make sure you check out that video once that's out. But yeah, the food looks good. That baby iceberg wedge salad actually looks really delicious. Chicken wings as well available at the lounge. I've got some specialty cocktails. But yeah, we are just interested in breakfast this morning. Ooh! Look at these photos. I've seen these photos in vlogs and whatnot. Historical photos of Walt Disney World, I guess, and when it opened. Because, of course, the Contemporary Resort opened with Walt Disney World in 1971, which is pretty amazing. Wow. Oh, this is amazing. Look at that. The Monorail, the Contemporary Resort itself. And, of course, Cinderella Castle over here. And then this is where you would go and check in. Let me go and give my name. I love this photo of Space Mountain as well. It's like artwork piece. Anyway, I'm gonna sit here now in this little waiting area until my name is called. It's pretty cool seeing even how the waiting area has changed so much from what the Wave used to be. The Wave was obviously very much wavy. Excuse the pun, but obviously with it being called the Wave, it was like a blue setting and it was actually also quite dark inside the restaurant. Already it feels much lighter even in the waiting area, and this kind of on my right used to be again very blue. Check out my vlogs from February 2020 if you want to see exactly what the Wave looked like, just in case you're wondering. And you can watch the full vlog series as well if you wish to. It was just before COVID hit, different time. But yeah, just chilling here. Lovely cast member as well who checked me in. Her name was Rosa. She complimented my name, which was obviously nice. A few lighting fixtures over there as well. And then these sofas are comfortable. There's the bar over there. Well, I've been seated at my table and I've got this lovely view, more or less, of the entire dining room here at Steakhouse 71. It is definitely a lot more well lit than it was at the Wave. I love it. I love what they've done with the space, with the carpet, with the tables. The tables seem kind of quite spaced out from each other as well. I've got the menu here for breakfast, so we can get starters for breakfast if you want to. Some fresh fruits, fresh baked pastries, or oatmeal if you want. But I think I'm just going to go for an entree. So the entrees, you got the American, Eggs Benedict, Walt's prime rib, hash, which have been recommended, and also apparently Walt himself really obviously loved. That's why it's called Walt's prime rib. So that's more than likely going to be the one thing I'm going to get. $18. We've got the Steakhouse 71 seasonal pancakes, which my lovely server said at the moment Florida is in like blueberry season, so it'll be like blueberry pancakes. We're in April of 2023. Then there's steak and eggs, avocado toast, Floridian Eggs Benedict, veggie omelette, ham and cheddar. There's quite a lot, as you can see. Hopefully you can see the options here. You can also get some sides if you wish to. I've heard good things about the bacon and cheddar grits. These are $5. I don't think I've ever had grits before in my life. It's a very Southern American thing. And fun fact for you, my cast member, my server today, is actually from the UK, from Ramsgate. His name is Peter. He asked me where I was from because he could tell by my accent. He was like, oh, I'm from the UK as well. So we had a nice chat. And it was really lovely. He's the first British cast member, UK cast member that I've met that isn't in Epcot, so that was pretty cool. He said a couple of other cast members that work here are actually also from the UK, so shout out to Peter. He's been amazing already. But yeah, Peter kind of explained to me what bacon and cheddar grits are. He made me feel like I might not necessarily like it, especially kind of just getting it as a side, especially because it's $5, and he said it's like a bowl of just like, the texture is a bit like porridge. I just don't know if I'm ready to try it today. Not because I don't want to try it, I just don't want to make myself too full because I'm going to Epcot later and I want to try some snacks. So I think I'm just going to go for the Walt's prime rib hash, which is prime rib, fried potatoes, caramelized onions and peppers topped with a fried egg. Yeah, sounds good. Obviously Walt Disney clearly liked prime rib hash, so yeah, we should go for that. So my drink has arrived and I decided to just go for orange juice today. Not coffee because I feel like going on Guardians later, hopefully. I don't want to eat too many things that might make my stomach a little bit upset, so orange juice it is, quite a big, large glass as well. Also, the lovely Peter brought some water as well, just some tap water. That's kind of the norm here in Florida. They normally bring you a size glass of water in case you want to just hydrate yourself. But yeah, cheers to you. I'm looking forward to this breakfast. So my prime rib hash has arrived. It looks beautiful. The plate is also rather hot. But you can see the potatoes in there, you can see the egg. The egg actually looks lovely as well. I really hope it's going to be runny once I cut into it. And of course you get little pieces of steak in there. So there's a few over here. I think the majority of them are probably hidden by the egg. And my lovely server Peter said that this sauce that they have around the sides is a garlic aioli sauce, which I'm very excited about. I think there's some lemon in there as well, like a lemon garlic aioli sauce. So yeah, pretty decent size as well. Again, what a fantastic view I have. The orange juice I've been enjoying, and I cannot wait to dig into this. I feel like because it's so big, I'm actually glad I didn't go for the grits on the side, because this is definitely going to fill me up for the day. It smells so good. Also, of course, because it's like prime rib hash and it's Walt's prime rib hash, they didn't actually ask me how I wanted my steak, because I think generally steak for prime rib hash is a little bit more kind of well done rather than medium or medium rare. So that's just kind of the norm for it. I don't mind as long as it's good. So yeah, got my knife and fork here. I'm going to cut into the egg first. Ooh, look at that egg. It is definitely runny. I love it. It looks delicious, and you've got the steaks under it as well. This is going to be a phenomenal dish, I hope. Okay, I've got a little bit of steak, some eggs and some potatoes. That's good. That's good. I need to eat more to figure out how I feel about it, but this is what the steak pieces look like, in case you're wondering. Like I said, definitely more on the well done side rather than medium. You don't really see much red in there. And I'm going to try it with some of the garlic aioli sauce now. The sauce is delicious. I love it. Right, let's take one more big bite on camera. I can't quite tell the flavors, you know. Like, the steak itself, when I had that with the aioli sauce, it was lovely, because the steak is nice, the sauce is good. But when I have everything together with the eggs, the potatoes, and the caramelized onions, I think maybe the caramelized onions kind of overpower everything else, so it kind of makes the entire flavor of the bite just a bit more neutral, if that makes any sense. Yeah, I prefer the steak just with the sauce, but that could just be me. I'm going to keep eating though and let you know my final thoughts at the end. So here's the bill. Again, big shout out to Peter from the UK. He's been amazing. My total came to $23.74, which I think is reasonable for what I had. and then you can see the tip suggestions over here as well. I obviously went for an orange juice and with a Walt's hash. So the Walt's hash was $18, orange juice was $4.29. It is 5 minutes past 10. I'm just leaving Steakhouse 71. There you go. I'm gonna head back to my room very quickly just to get a couple of things ready and bring with me, like ears. I don't have ears on me. I've got my bag, but I didn't bring ears. That breakfast was good. I enjoyed the prime rib hash. It was lovely. Like, I did enjoy it, but it wasn't anything outstanding. It wasn't something that I'd write home about. I probably wouldn't get it again, to be fair. So, like, I'm gonna put a clip here actually in a second of when I ate at the Wave breakfast there. That used to be both table service and buffet. It was a mix of both. And my reaction after that was, you'll see it here. Just leaving the breakfast at the Wave. It's about 20 past 10. The breakfast here was honestly life-changing. I feel like there's not, you know, I haven't really had too many breakfasts in my life that have been life-changing, but this really, I feel like a different person basically after I've had those, especially those the eggs benedict situations. They were so beautiful, and the pancakes, those two literally changed my life. I'm a different woman, I'm a new woman. A basket of Magic Kingdom, really good. I feel like I literally don't need to eat for the next like week because I'm that full. So yeah, as you can tell, after the Wave breakfast, I thought it was life-changing, that breakfast, but after this breakfast I'm satisfied. Like, I'm happy, but it wasn't, like I said, it wasn't amazing. Maybe I should have ordered something else, but I wanted to try the prime rib hash, and like I said, I enjoyed it. And that's kind of where it ends. I probably would have enjoyed the steak and eggs. The ninth floor! The steak and eggs with the potatoes more. The guy next to me was having it, and it looked really good, but I can't really bring myself to have steak at 9 o'clock in the morning. That just, to me, sounds like a proper steak. Prime rib, steak, whatever it was, at least it's like small pieces of steak, so it's a bit more, it's a little bit more breakfasty, if that's a word. But oh, you can see the monorail down there. I'm trying to debate whether to take the monorail to Epcot, bus or Uber. I think I'm going to just Uber it because I'm so worried I'm not going to get there in time. And with things like public transportation here, like the monorail and the buses, everything's very dependent on things, like things could be delayed. So yeah, let me quickly get to my room. Okay, quick little outfit of the day here in this temporary mirror at the Contemporary. It's not a temporary mirror, it's just one of those mirrors that's in a wardrobe. But I'm wearing my ears that I got from Shop Disney a few years ago now. I really like these. They've got like a purpley bow and they're very much silver sparkly. This t-shirt I literally got from Disney's Hollywood Studios yesterday, just before leaving the park. I think it has only just been released. And fun fact for you, there was an American girl sat next to me at the Steakhouse 71, and as soon as I got there, she was like, "Oh my god, I love your t-shirt, where did you get it from?" And I was like, "Hollywood Studios," and she was so excited about it. Apparently this was actually released in Disneyland California last week, so this girl was like, "Oh, I didn't realize they were going to release it here as well." So yeah, I love it though. Can you see it? Hopefully. Yeah, I mean, make sure you subscribe because there'll be a full-on haul video coming and you can hopefully see everything in a bit more detail. Then I'm just wearing some shorts from M&S, this bag, a Vera Bradley bag that I got from Walt Disney World a few years ago, and then I think I'm just going to wear my sandals. So yeah, let's head to Epcot. Thank you. Well guys, we are officially inside the attraction Lordy. Wonders of Xandar. There's nobody in front of me, look at this. This is amazing. I have to say the queuing area looks awesome, despite the fact that I don't think I'm going to be queuing much because obviously I've got the lighting lane. For record, by the way, I got to my lighting lane reservation at 11:05, so about 20 minutes after my window closed, and I was fully expecting the cast member to be like, you know, you can't go on, and I was prepared to apologize and say, is it possible to get on anyway? But it was fine, like it went green straight away. So maybe they have like a half-an-hour window to be a little bit late and maybe like a little bit earlier. I don't really know. I'm still new to the Genie Plus lighting lane thing, but let me know in the comments if you know. But yes, pretty cool waiting area. The fact that it's all indoors as well for the most part makes it a lot easier to manage. Oh wow, I think we're literally about to enter the pre-show already. I was only waiting for about 5 minutes in the lighting lane queue. This is probably one, if not the most popular ride here at Walt Disney World at the moment, so the fact that I paid $16, $17 to be able to ride it, I'm really not mad about. Okay, we've now entered a different room. So far, I'm not really sure what's going on again, but I'm excited because I love experiencing new attractions.
On behalf of all Xandarians, I hope you have enjoyed exploring the wonders of Xandar. For you to travel to Xandar would take 2.5 million years, assuming you had a ship that could fly at the speed of light. So we decided to come to you. But even we could not have reached you so easily were it not for the Cosmic Generator, an advanced piece of Xandarian technology that creates jump points, artificial tunnels.
Citizens of Epcot, does anyone know what they call themselves? What? I'm on? Someone needs to tell me when I'm on. And the Cosmic Generator is gone.
Cheerio, Mark. Go to Code Red. Prepare the fleet. And call the Guardians. Now.
It's been stolen. What?
How?
Why didn't we think of that? That thing's gotta be worth a fortune.
I am Groot?
Good question.
Yeah, who do you think took it?
Perhaps that really big man outside your ship. Well, that is a big man.
So far the pre-shows have been really cool. Hopefully you've enjoyed them as well. I don't think I can actually film on the ride though, so I'm just going to talk about the ride afterwards. Here's the ride though. You can see the roller coaster and how it looks like. Apparently it spins, it goes backwards. I'm a little bit worried about feeling sick on it, but hopefully it should be okay. But yeah, we've got not long to go now. You can see the warning signs here as well. For safety, you should be in good health, free from high blood pressure, heart attack, all these things. Here's another look of it. Oh my god, I can't believe I'm about to ride this. This ride has been so hyped to me. Everyone says it's the best ride in Walt Disney World. I don't think it's going to beat Avatar for me, Flight of Passage, but I guess we're going to have to wait and see. One more look at the actual vehicles, the roller coaster, the attraction. It seems to be a 4-seater ride by the looks of it. It feels surreal. There was a point on this trip where I thought I might not be able to do this ride because I had so much trouble with the virtual queue and everything, but we're literally now a few minutes away from actually riding this ride. Okay, I'm going to put you guys away now because we're about to actually get on the ride. I'll speak to you after. Oh my god guys, my hair is an absolute mess, but they're playing a hot take on me. That ride was amazing! Like definitely one of the best roller coasters I've ever been on, like themed roller coasters. That was so good, it was so smooth, the seats were so comfortable, really wasn't even like sick inducing if you know what I mean. So compared to for instance Crush's coaster in Disneyland Paris and Walt Disney Studios, this is nothing. It does go backwards a number of times and it kind of twists you and turns you, but it doesn't spin. That was such a good ride, I'm loving. Also, in case you're wondering, the song that we got was Everybody Rules the World. I think that's what it's called anyway. Fun song. Right, let's head into Treasures of Xandar, which I believe is the shop, the merchandise shop at the end of the attraction. Feels like I've suddenly gone back into Avengers Campus. This is a very small shop, but they do have some Marvel stuff, of course, mainly Guardians of the Galaxy, in fact, from what I can tell. Some Groot stuff. I think obviously because in Orlando it's a little bit tricky with Universal Studios having the rights to some parts of Marvel. They can't really do actual Marvel stuff, but yeah, these are all Guardians of the Galaxy merchandise, as you can see. Nothing more, nothing less. Small shop, but you can get some cool things if you wish to. I'm looking for any like merchandise from the actual attraction. I think that would be quite interesting to see. The cap is quite nice though. But yeah, I haven't seen any like actual attraction merch yet. I suppose these ones here, kind of, you can say, are from the attraction. That's, oh yeah, there you go. That is the actual ride in Groot. And what's his name, Rocket, are riding it. This is $9.99. It's a magnet. I might get it, we'll see. Oh, and these here too, so I'm not sure what they are. Let's have a look. Actual, I think they're like toys or something, little car things, but obviously they're in the shape of literally the roller coaster, the ride vehicle for Guardians here at Epcot. They're so cute. They've got Groot and Rocket sitting on them. I'd love to be sat on them, and you can actually see again here just how comfortable the seats were. Honestly, probably one of the most comfortable roller coaster seats I've ever been on. Like so relaxing, which is, I know is weird to call like a roller coaster relaxing, but it was just so much fun. I'm pretty sure I was just smiling throughout it. I had my hands up as well, just because I wanted to like feel like I was flying even more so. But yeah, I've just found, I think these are meant to be merch for the actual attraction. They look like they are anyway. Let's have a quick look at them. So yes, I'm pretty sure, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure these are meant to be for the attraction itself. Guardians of the Galaxy. This is like a cup sipper. They've got these magnets as well. I think these probably will be about $10 as well. Yep, $9.99. They've got these caps. They've got these mugs. They've got that photo frame up there. This is quite cute over here as well. Then some more mugs here, and I mean this is just an I Am Groot like pin, so that's not from the ride necessarily. But yeah, I think this area here is the only area dedicated to the ride. And oh my god, look at that! $150 you can get that Guardians, like, I guess, statue thing. It is pretty cool, but not something I necessarily need or want. Here's the official description of the ride that was just on, by the way. So Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind, it says, be aware that you will be transported to a Nova cruiser orbiting above Terra for a demonstration which will consist of a thrilling high-speed turbulence, what you Terrans would call a roller coaster type ride that goes forward and backward through the dark. It includes sharp turns, sudden drops, and stops. So there you go. So yeah, that was it. Guardians, this amazing, very hyped attraction. I would say it's definitely worth the hype. I really enjoyed it. Now, in terms of like new attractions and where I'd put it personally, I still think I prefer Avatar. Avatar, just the feeling it gives me, the fact that you feel like you're flying. Although this also obviously feels a bit like that. But for me, Avatar is still my favorite ride here at Walt Disney World. But this is definitely better than Tron. Tron is amazing. I got to ride it on my first Magic Kingdom day, so check that out if you haven't already. I enjoyed it, but I feel like there's more to this. Like Tron, the cool thing about Tron is obviously the fact that you're kind of on a motorbike, and that's kind of the unique element to it. But this is longer, number one, and also it's just so smooth and comfortable. I can't. Oh, if it wasn't like a virtual queue, or you didn't have to like pay for it, etc., I would go on it again. Like I would jump back on. But I feel like it's so popular and people love it so much that it's probably going to stay as a virtual queue experience for a while. And like I said, if you get up at 7 a.m, I think if you're staying in a Disney resort, then at 7 a.m, or maybe it's for everyone, I'm not sure. But 7 a.m. is when the first virtual queue is like released. Maybe you'll have more luck than I did. And then they also have another one opening at 1 p.m. But for that one, you definitely need to be in Epcot. For the 7 a.m. one as well, if you're not in Epcot already, which you probably won't because it's not open yet, you have to have a reservation for Epcot. So if you're like, you know, if your park reservation is for Magic Kingdom, you can't just try the virtual queue if you're not planning to come to Epcot. You know what I mean? So it's a bit complicated. That's why obviously I wasn't able to try for it every single day, if that makes sense, because I had park reservations for other parks throughout my stay, not always Epcot. In fact, I think I only had maybe 2 park reservations for actual Epcot in the morning. But yeah, 7 a.m. and 1 p.m. Or you can refresh very quickly at 7 a.m. again to try and get yourself a lightning lane. I think that depends. With the price, it's probably somewhere between $15 to $25. You can even get to. Look at the topiaries there behind me, Donald and Daisy. I paid $16 today. I was very lucky, but again, I was refreshing straight away, so I got my lightning lane as soon as I realized I wasn't going to be able to get a virtual queue. So it was around 7:01 that I managed to buy this lightning lane, and they're all now sold out for the day. So you do have to like get up early and work for this ride, but I think it's worth it. It's definitely worth it. Look at that, Guardians. And you can see a bit of the Epcot ball over there as well, Spaceship Earth. Today is a very busy day, by the way, in Epcot, extremely busy. But yeah, let's have a closer look at the Donald and Daisy topiaries. They look really cute. Here's that bee again. I think he's part of one of the scavenger hunts here. It is worth noting that today might be a Monday, but it's also the return of Happily Ever After at the Magic Kingdom, as well as the return of Epcot Forever in Epcot. So some people are a big fan of Epcot Forever, not me personally. There's too much Figment in there for my liking, which is why I'm obviously going to be park hopping over to Magic Kingdom later on to watch, hopefully, the return of Happily Ever After, the kind of first day back of it officially on the 3rd of April. Did I say 3rd of April? Yeah, 3rd of April is the day today. But yeah, that's why it's a very busy time. I think loads of people are here for those things. Loads of locals are probably around. And wait times have been crazy. I've had a look on the app. Spaceship Earth's line was like 55-60 minutes. That's very rare. It's also an extremely hot day today. You can see people are trying to cool off over there. I'm also hearing something, some kind of live performance going on over there.
Watch for your cue. All right? All right. Woo!
Okay, well in terms of the rest of the day, there isn't really much more that I desperately want to do here in Epcot. Ratatouille, kind of, I would quite like to get on there. I do have a Genie Plus individual lightning lane for that again, but that's not until 7:20. My window is from 7:20 until 8:20. I'm not sure if I'm going to still be here at that time because I want to make sure I get to Magic Kingdom with enough time so that I can have a decent spot for Happily Ever After. I'm not expecting the best spot because obviously it's the return of the show that people love. There's going to be loads of people there. I'm sure loads of influencers will be there. But as long as I can kind of see it, I'd be happy. So Yeah, I might try for test track single rider. I've never done it single rider before. The actual queue for test track is only like 90 minutes. It's too long, but hopefully single rider might work. So I've been wanting to try some of these flower and garden snacks, and from the brunch cut little stand here right next to test track, which I'm hoping to go on after I eat these, I got the avocado toast, which is a plant-based option, and then also these cinnamon roll bites, which are meant to be extremely good. So I thought I'd try them all out. I'll let you know what it's like. If you want to see like a full review, make sure you're subscribed, because there will be a snacks video coming up soon. That was faster than I remembered it. Lord have mercy, my hair is an absolute mess, but who cares? Who cares at this point? And it's so funny, on your way out from test track, you kind of have this car museum where you can see a load of different cars, I guess because it's obviously test track. That's a Chevrolet over there. I'm not into cars, as you can probably tell, but it is cool, and I think a lot of kids would enjoy this, just this last bit of test track actually. The ride itself is obviously quite fun, but this area is also fun for children, and there's some kind of activities that they can do over there as well, as you can see. Okay, so it's 12:57. We've got 3 minutes until the virtual queue opens again for Guardians. I'm gonna give it a go, just in case I'm able to do it one more time. That would be amazing. So I think basically you need to go to, let me find it, just here it says virtual queues. So join virtual queue. There's one for Tron obviously and Epcot. These are the current virtual queues here. Confirm party. I've got 2 minutes. I am stressed. So now you just have to constantly refresh. That's what the girl yesterday told me as well. So I'm just going to keep doing this for the next 2 minutes and see if we might get lucky, because it'll be awesome getting to ride the ride again. Oh my god, Lord have mercy, it happened! Whoa, 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 whoa. Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Epcot group number 150. Your party, me. Whoa. Okay, the estimated wait time though says 425 minutes. I'm not sure how long that is in hours. Let me just check. Okay, so I just put in my calculator, and 425 minutes of a wait time, albeit it being a virtual queue, is roughly 7 hours. 7 hours. It's currently obviously 1 o'clock. I don't think I'm going to be here in 7 hours. At 8 p.m. I'm going to be in Magic Kingdom waiting for the fireworks there. So there you go. At least you got to see how it works. I'm glad it did work, so that hopefully it can work for you as well if you'd rather do it this way, because especially if there's a family of you, we don't all want to be paying like $16 each, right? So you can do it through here, just know that you will probably still have to wait quite a bit, so bear that in mind, and maybe not have any plans in the evening. Also, something really cute happened. So as I was waiting to kind of try this virtual queue thing for Guardians, somebody shouted my name. They're like, "Oh, hi Sam," and I looked to my right and I saw this girl who looked so familiar, but I was a little bit confused, and she was like, "I checked you in at Animal Kingdom Lodge last week." It was Morgan who checked me in, and you can literally see her in the vlog on my day vlog series, travel day vlog basically. She was so lovely, and she's obviously in the parks today just enjoying herself. She has a day off, but I just didn't expect her to remember me. Like, it was Morgan, if you end up watching this, it was so good to see you again. And she said she was also going to be trying for the virtual queue for Guardians. And by the way, I've actually now released my virtual queue so somebody else can take my spot. You can do that, and after I released mine, I checked again and all the spots are already gone. So it is very, very, very important that if you want this, you're literally there refreshing a couple of minutes before that. Look at the queue for Spaceship Earth though. Lord have legit mercy, it's currently at a 40-minute wait, so it's actually not too bad, but normally speaking, this ride only has a 10, 15, maximum 20-minute wait time. 40 minutes is double that. Today's a busy day. The reason I'm just chilling by Spaceship Earth, by the way, and there's a PhotoPass person there, is because Minnie and I believe Goofy are meant to do a meet and greet here in about 10-15 minutes time. You can never get enough of Goofy, so I thought, why not? Why not wait for him? Like I said, I've done most things I want to do in this park, so let's meet a couple of characters before. And I actually have Genie Plus reservation for Soarin as well. That's at 4:30 I think, so that might be one of the last things we do in this park before we head over to the Magic Kingdom. But I actually spoke to a cast member for about 5-10 minutes as well, and he was telling me that it's incredibly hot. He was asking me like where I'm from. I said London, obviously, etc. And he was like, yeah, the weather's been really hot, above average today, but above temperature like today. And I was like, okay, I'm glad it's not just me, because I've been feeling it. Today's been definitely the hottest of all days. It's 30 degrees Celsius, so really not too different from other days. There's been 30-degree days before that I've experienced, but I think it's just very humid today. So I've been feeling it, and that's a local Floridian guy also said that he's been feeling it, so I'm glad it's not just me. Today is just very hot. Well, I just spoke to that PhotoPass person, and he said that Goofy will be meeting here. His line is separate to Minnie. I thought they were going to be meeting together, but that's Minnie over there, just under Spaceship Earth, and then apparently Goofy is here. Obviously no one's here yet. It is still about 20 minutes until they're meant to come out, so we'll see. Say hello to this lizard, just casually chilling there. He's been kind of not moving for the past few minutes that I've been watching him. There are so many lizards all around Florida, by the way, just in case you have a phobia of them. I've grown to now just kind of get used to them. I don't like them necessarily. They do make me jump a little bit sometimes, but at the end of the day, they're actually probably more scared of you than you are of them. Here we go. Hi, Goofy. Let me try one more time, Sam. Oh, you're so good. So nice to see you.
I tried.
How's everyone? You like my ears? Yeah. I'm making Minnie. I should really have you done, but I don't know why I'm not wearing you today. Next time for sure, Goofy. Because you are my favourite. You really are. Thank you. Can we get some photos?
Do you mind if I scan your magic band one more time?
Oh, yeah, of course.
It's okay.
Is it working?
That's
okay.
good.
No worries. Beautiful.
Right, so
Thank you very much. Would you mind taking one on my phone as well, just
problem.
in case? Thank you very much. Thank you, Goofy. Sorry for taking so much of your time.
Alright, big smiles in 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, and a portrait, because why not? 3, 2, 1. Gotcha.
Thank you, Goofy. Thank you so much.
Of course.
Thank you very much. Good to see you again. Thank
see you
you.
again.
Thank you very much. Bye-bye. Hi, Minnie. Aww.
Oh, fabulous, Minnie. Oh my goodness.
Okay, thank you so much. Hi, Minnie. You look amazing. Oh, so good to see you. How are you doing? Yeah? Can we get some photos?
Do that. Copy here.
Thank you so much, Minnie. Bye. Thank you so much. Well, it is so hot. Like every class member I bump into, everyone I see today has been mentioning about the weather being hotter than normal, and I think that says a lot, considering actual locals are saying today is hot for April. I am now heading towards the other side of the futuristic side of Epcot. I don't really know what it's called. The ugly side of Epcot, let's be real. The beautiful side of it is the World Showcase, which I'm not going into today. But yeah, I've got not a reservation, I've got a Genie Plus for Soarin in about an hour's time. Well, it's actually 45 minutes time now, which is amazing. And so I thought, whilst I wait for that, maybe I can go and meet Mickey. Mickey meets in one of the theatres here. I think it's called Image Works or something, where I met Joy the other day. And maybe I'll go on Figment as well. Obviously you guys know I really don't like Figment, the attraction, but I feel like a trip to Florida in some ways isn't complete without torturing myself with a bit of Figment. So maybe we'll do that too. Good, thank you so much, thank you. Well, Figment's standby wait time is actually at 25 minutes today. You can tell it's a busy day because Figment very rarely gets a wait time above 10 minutes. So it is pretty busy in Epcot. It is currently 3:45 p.m. in case you're wondering about the time. I have to be honest, part of the reason why I decided to come up to Figment is just to again be under aircon for a bit. Being actual outdoors today is proving to be quite difficult for me. The funny thing is I keep applying sun cream, but because it's so hot, as soon as I go outdoors it just melts away. The sun cream just melts away. I literally put some more sun cream on after test track and I feel like already I need to reapply it again. Lord have legit mercy. Well, we are row number 7. My lucky number, at least one thing is going well with this attraction that I really don't like but find hilarious at the same time. There you go, these beautiful red carts are coming. I say beautiful. There you go, let's head on in. Oh, we're on the front row as well, how brilliant.
Today, on your tour, you'll see how the 5 human senses can help capture your imagination.
Oh, can I go too?
Absolutely not. This is one of our discoveries, the figment of imagination.
Yeah, I know all about the senses. It's about listening with your imagination. 1,000 thoughts
It started
start
singing.
appearing, and each of us imagines different things. from just the sound. Sure, you can see with your eyes, but imagine what you could see if you used your imagination. Follow the bouncing figment. One spark of light. It's always a good time to use your imagination, so let the good times roll. Woohoo! You win 1 cent. Makes downside up and upside down. So what do you think? Is it me?
More than you can imagine.
But Doc, it's exactly what I imagined. Imagination is the brains of
All inspiration is
Oh my god.
all creation. Everything that's new. One little spark lights up for you.
Figment's voice is just so annoying. I do apologize for that impression that I tried to do. I feel like mine was actually even better than Figment's actual voice. His voice is just, it grates on me. I find this ride so hilarious because when you look at like parents who are riding this ride, they all look so confused. No one really understands why they're here. Like, it's such a weird attraction. This is what I'm saying. Like, I feel like people that love Figment love it for nostalgic purposes. It's similar to like Carousel of Progress, I want to say, in the other park in Magic Kingdom, or the Tiki Rooms, but this one's the weirdest one of all of them. Look at him, Figment's just over there. So yeah, like people who've never been to Disney before, if it's their first time, or if, you know, they just don't have that history with Figment, they come into this park, they go on this ride and they're like their face is just like, what am I looking at? And to be fair, I looked at some children as well. Nobody really seemed to be engaging with the ride that much either, so I don't know. Leave a comment down below if you have children, do your children enjoy it? And if you're an adult, why do you like this ride so much? Because it's so weird. If you didn't know me, you'd think I've matched with Figment on purpose because I've got purple ears here. Look at that. The bows come back. And I'm wearing a purple t-shirt. And then there's loads of purple Figments here. Alright, we're coming out to the Figment shop. There's a sign here that says visit with Mickey Mouse, the Magic Eye Theatre. And I think it's going to be in the Disney and Pixar short film theatre building, which I don't think I've actually ever visited before, and I'm not sure I'm going to have time for it today, but I do have time for Mickey. I always have time for Mickey, so hopefully his meet won't be too long. The actual Pixar short thing has a 16 minute wait time now. Now where do we go and meet Mickey? I'm going to have to ask a cast member. Oh, I didn't need to ask a cast member. It's literally as soon as you step into the Pixar short film situation here. Get a Horse, Piper, a very beautiful Pixar short by the way, and Feast. These are the 3 that you can watch here, I guess, in this little theatre. And yeah, you can also meet Mickey. His queue seems rather long, but hopefully it's going to move fast. We'll see. Hi Mickey, you okay? Oh, you're so cute. Like my yeah, you're on the teacup spinning. Makes me go dizzy. Do you get dizzy as well sometimes? Yeah. Oh, Mickey, I'm so glad to see you. I saw video as well. Presenting hello. Should we get some photos? Thank you. Thank you so much, Mickey. Good to see you. See you soon, hopefully. Bye-bye. Thank you very much. Mickey was adorable. I absolutely love that meet. I've noticed though, generally speaking, the meet and greets here in Florida are a lot shorter. Like their characters don't spend quite as much time with you than they do in Disneyland Paris, which is why the wait times are shorter as well, which I like. I mean, I only probably waited about 10-15 minutes to meet Mickey over there. That queue, that exact same queue, would probably take close to an hour in Disneyland Paris because Mickey would spend ages with every person. So it's a tricky situation. I don't know which one I prefer. It's nice when characters spend a lot of time with you, but then I was really happy with that meet and it wasn't too long, so I don't know. Anyway, this might be the last time seeing the 50th anniversary monorail going through Epcot over here. Also, look how cute these topiaries look. There's Woody and Bo Peep, and of course Bo Peep's sheep as well. So cute. Anyway, I'm now heading towards the land to do my final attraction of the day. No, well, not the day. We might do something in Magic Kingdom, but my final attraction of Epcot, and that is of course going to be Soarin around the world. I've got a Genie Plus on my Magic Band, so we're going to tap in and hopefully won't have to wait too long. It's a good thing I do as well because the standby entrance wait time is still at 115 minutes, almost 2 hours, so the Genie Plus Lightning Lane is going to save me. Let's tap in. Fantastic. Lord have legit mercy. Look at all these people waiting for Soarin. I would never wait nearly 2 hours for this ride. It's a great ride, but I don't think it's worth a 2-hour wait time.
Oh, I love that people are clapping.
That's such a good ride. It always gets me a little bit emotional because it takes you to different countries. You kind of basically fly over different important parts of the world, I guess. Culturally important parts, you know, famous iconic buildings, etc. Of course, we go to Paris as well, which is always fun with the Eiffel Tower. Oh, I love the feeling of flying. I feel like one of the reasons I love Avatar Flight of Passage as well is because I love that feeling. And Soarin gives it as well, but obviously Avatar, with it being a newer ride, you get that feeling even more than with Soarin. But the Soarin, I love the concept with it. The fact that you go everywhere, Taj Mahal, it's beautiful. It is such a good ride, and I'm glad I ended my Epcot journey with that ride, Soarin. Well, with that, it is now time to say our final goodbyes to Epcot here at Walt Disney World, at least for this trip anyway. I think this trip's been the most I've enjoyed Epcot, weirdly enough. I didn't actually spend too much time in World Showcase, because I've already done that, you know. It's one of those things where with World Showcase, once you've done it a few times, there's not that much appeal for me to go back. But there was a couple of new rides that I did, obviously. Going on Guardians today was really amazing. Harmonious, which unfortunately has now ended. Epcot Forever is back. But Harmonious was amazing. I think that show alone made me love Epcot more. It's a shame that it's now gone. And yeah, I just like kind of taking my time with it and just doing whatever I wanted. Met some characters, ate some really good food. Still not my favorite park here. It's definitely my least favorite of the Walt Disney World theme parks, but I did have a good time here. And I'm actually going to be taking the monorail for the first time, because the monorail of course goes to the Contemporary Resort. It actually goes through the hotel, which is very cool, and the hours are from 7:30 until midnight. You get a pretty cool view of Spaceship Earth here actually from the monorail station. But yeah, it doesn't look to be too busy either. Hopefully it shouldn't take too long to get back to the hotel. Never gets old. Never gets old. Right, let's go on this little walking journey. Where do we need to go? I think it's that way. Yeah, so the walking pathway to the Magic Kingdom from the Contemporary. I'll obviously show it to you tomorrow as well, hopefully in tomorrow's vlog, once it's light outside. But you come out this way, the main entrance, and it's just over there basically. Then you go past the bus stop and kind of just continue with the path basically. You can see the monorail up there as well. Literally takes about maybe 10 minutes max. It's really weird seeing the bus stop so empty. You can actually see the monorail going past at the moment. One cool thing about staying at the Contemporary Resort and being so close to the Magic Kingdom is that there's always something going on. Like you walk out of your hotel and it's like, whew, there's buses going to all the different resorts because of course Magic Kingdom is so close. Monorail just goes through. You can see fireworks, like it's just a lot. And that's Bay Lake Tower, which is the DVC area of the Contemporary Resort. So yeah, the walk to the Magic Kingdom is literally this straight line for the most part. You just follow it. It's a bit, like I said, it's hard to show it to you properly right now because it is dark, but they do have signs everywhere as well. Every now and again say, Walkway to the Magic Kingdom. And literally within about 3 minutes, you can already see Space Mountain over there. So obviously, of course, that's Tomorrowland. So you can kind of get an understanding as to where you are and like exactly how close the Contemporary Resort is to Magic Kingdom. I don't think I will ever get over the fact that I'm staying at the Contemporary. I know it's only 4 nights, but that's more than enough. I wish I could stay a whole trip at the Contemporary. I think it would make life very easy. But then again, because of, oh, monorail. Like I said, there's so much going on. You can see the Contemporary Resort there behind me as well, all lit up. Yeah, the thing with obviously staying at the Contemporary is that it's very close to the Magic Kingdom and it's pretty, like, you know, good distance from the other parks as well. I think Animal Kingdom would probably be the furthest away from it. So in some ways I'm glad that I kind of split, well, I didn't really split it in half. I had 10 days at the Animal Kingdom Lodge and then 4 nights here. Because Animal Kingdom, I love that theme park and I wanted to spend quite some time there, and I did whilst I stayed at the Animal Kingdom Lodge. And now that I'm here, I'm close to the Magic Kingdom. It is amazing. It is genuinely, jokes aside, I feel very, very lucky that I was able to do this. It's not something that I can do all the time. It's not like I'm going to do this every time I come. But this trip in particular, oh my god, what is this? I saw this like really, I wish I could have shown that to you, lordy. This really tiny frog, I think, because it is dark so I can't actually see things properly, but this like tiny thing just jumped, like literally hopped over this walking pathway that I've got, like did a little thing. That's why I stopped to let the frog do its thing. I think it was a frog or a toad. And we've got another monorail going past. Anyway, what I was saying is that I feel truly very lucky to have stayed there at both of my, well, 2 of my favorite resorts, 2 of my dream resorts. Managed to take them off in one holiday. Look at this cute Encanto bus. I love that, really nice and colorful. Some of them are just like basic Disney transport ones, but yeah, some of them have characters on them. Anyway, this is security. You get your own security as well if you're staying at the Contemporary or if you're coming to the parks from the Contemporary, which is awesome. Because don't forget, you can visit the Contemporary Resort if you wish to. If you're coming to Walt Disney World and if you just want to have a look at the resort, that's kind of what I've been doing the past few trips I've been here. Obviously, before actually staying here, I've kind of visited the resorts that I thought I might, you know, be interested in. Had food there sometimes. They have so many restaurants at these like deluxe resorts, so it's always worth maybe just booking yourself a dining reservation. I'm so sorry about these distractions. It's just like there's noises constantly coming here. But yeah, I would say if you want to check it out, then just book a reservation. Steakhouse 71, they've got California Grill. Even just you can go to the Contempo Cafe, which is a quick service. They don't have much there, but if you just want to visit it, you can literally just go there, grab something to eat. They've got a lounge there, they've got a shop there. Just have a look, and then you can easily walk back to the Magic Kingdom if you wish to. There's a Pluto bus going past as well. He looks so cheerful, look at him. And just like that, we are very nearly at the entrance of the Magic Kingdom. Look at that, it's just there. It is currently exactly 8:30 p.m. The show starts in half an hour. I think I left the Contemporary, like physically left the actual building at around 8:20 p.m. So I'd say the walk takes about 10 minutes max, maybe 15 minutes if you're a slow walker, but really not long at all. Look, you can literally see the Contemporary. It's just over there. That's the distance that I just walked. I walk way more on a regular basis in London just by doing my errands, so really not a long distance at all. And thankfully it doesn't look too busy heading into the park actually. The other night when I was at Epcot, it was so crazy trying to get in the evening. Hi. Thank you so much, thank you. Oh, we are officially in. Look at that, the world's most magical celebration, which the 50th has now ended. But they've still got some of the decor here. And then the train station, of course, the Magic Kingdom. You can see the time up there on the clock. It says 8:32 now. They've got the flag as well, the American flag. Alright, well, walking past this beautiful train station. I actually kind of like entering Magic Kingdom at this time of evening. It's lovely. It's always magical, but when the lights are on, it's extra magical. I'm a little bit worried and nervous about getting onto Main Street and just seeing how big the crowds are. It might not be too big. Might be lucky. Hey! Somebody wants to say hi to the vlog. Oh, okay. It is pretty busy. Look at this. So we've just come into the top of Main Street area. You can see the back of the train station over here. And there are crowds gathering here already. Also, notice the flag down. That's the thing that they actually do here in Magic Kingdom. I think it's something to do with the US rules. They actually have to have a thing where the flag can't always stay up, apparently, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, there are crowds going all the way down here. Whoa, that's crazy. Even up there, people have gathered their spots. Maybe I should go up. Maybe we should just do that. Let's have a look. Let's see what it's like. Okay, well, this is what the station looks like here. You can see people have taken their spots. Anywhere here, you wouldn't really be able to see the castle much, and the central area more or less has already been taken. So could stand here kind of a bit further back and then have a view of the castle kind of like this, but I suppose that's not too bad actually. Then you missed the top fireworks. I'm gonna head back down. I'd rather be in the hustle and bustle of the crowds tonight, just because I'm mainly really here for the atmosphere. As I said, I want to hear the cheers, I want to see faces. Yeah, and I'm excited to see Happily Ever After again. I have seen the show a number of times. It's not my first time seeing it. This used to be here before Enchantment came, and it was a fan favorite. It's not my personal favorite show ever, Disney Dreams. That's my favorite in Disneyland Paris, but this is definitely a good show. It's probably one of the best shows I've seen in Disney World. It's just not my personal favorite, but we're gonna have to figure out what to do about the view. I'll get back to you once I've done the figuring out. Seriously, look at the crowds here. It goes all the way down there to the very top of Main Street, I suppose, to the castle, down to where we are now. This is when I miss having arcades like we do in Disneyland Paris on each side, because if I want to get closer to the castle, the only way is to actually kind of go inside the crowds, and I don't really want to do that. I suppose you've got this pavement area. Let's head up to the castle a little bit more and see what it's like. Okay, I found a spot, and to be honest, the view isn't even too bad. So hopefully, as long as people kind of stay in their spots, people don't push, which I'm hoping they won't, as long as more people don't suddenly come. And I think we're gonna have a pretty good view actually, but look at the crowds there behind me. I'm so happy to be here.
Our nighttime spectacular, Happily Ever After, presented by Pandora Jewelry. Our journey begins in just 10 minutes.
All we have to do is look inside our hearts.
Ready to begin, let the wonder take hold. Every choice we make helps us find our own way. Hearts wide open. It's just beginning. Feel your heartbeat.
And so our journey comes to an end. But yours continues on. Grab hold of your dreams and make them come true. Reach out and find your happily ever after.
The battles were stories.
I've just been getting emotional throughout this past 14 days that I've been here. This show is amazing. Like, it might not be my personal favorite. Of course, I have more of an attachment with Disney Dreams in Disneyland Paris, and there are reasons for that as well. I'll explain that probably later, but for now it's all about Happily Ever After. It's back here. It's such a fan favorite. The atmosphere was amazing. It's an amazing show. There were some parts of it that I really love. For instance, the instrumental bit of Go the Distance. I think that's amazing. They're still playing the song Happily Ever After, and it was so cool what they did with the projections on Main Street as well. That's definitely new. I think that's the only new thing I noticed, to be honest, but that was amazing. That was so good. I feel like there are so many Disney World fans here. I've also spotted so many people with like proper cameras, like huge cameras. Like, my camera's not very big, but people with proper cameras with tripods. I'm not sure if they're influencers or working for Disney. I think a lot of them are actually just influencers, vloggers, etc. But look at the castle there. Look at it. I am so tired. Do you guys remember I woke up at like 6:30 in the morning today, and I went to bed at 2. So I've had about 4.5 hours of sleep, if that, and I'm just enjoying life. I'm living off happiness, I suppose, happily ever after. But yeah, it is currently 9:25 p.m. The park is open until 11 p.m. I'm trying to figure out what to do. I do actually have a Genie Plus for Haunted Mansion, because I haven't done that on this trip yet. And if I manage to do it today, which I will, I've got it until 10 past 10. It will make my life a bit easier tomorrow, because tomorrow I'm back at Magic Kingdom for most of the day, not a whole day, but I'm going to try and do all the bits and bobs that I haven't done yet. So yeah, the castle's over there. I think I'm just going to chill in this area in Main Street USA and take it all in for a little bit, and then we'll head towards Haunted Mansion. Also, look how cute our moon looks up there. You can kind of see it anyway. I think it's almost a full moon. Some bubbles just went past as well. This place is beautiful. Most people are obviously leaving, going that way, even though the park is still open for another hour and a half. Okay, I've gotten even closer to the castle now, as you can see it here. The castle is so beautiful and it's all lit up. It's just, I think every castle, to be honest, every Disney castle looks a million times more magical in the dark, with like projections and all the lights on it. Don't you think? I think most people would probably agree with me. I think it's a pretty unanimous opinion. But before I head over to the Haunted Mansion, I also wanted to mention something that happened, well, a couple of things that happened before the fireworks started. So number one, I met a couple of you guys who watched the video. So Billy, Kate and Fiona, I hope, from the UK, from London, which was amazing. Like, they were stood not so far from me, so like, what are the chances really to be so close to each other in the middle of that crowd? Thank you so much for watching the videos. I hope you enjoy the rest of your holiday. And also another really cool thing that happened is that obviously I was waiting for about 20-25 minutes and I had a pretty good spot. Then this guy came, like a young guy, young dad. He had a child, obviously, that's why he's a dad. And he'd bought balloons for his daughter, 2 balloons to be precise. And he'd attached them to, I think, his backpack or something. So the balloons were obviously quite tall. So he came and stood there, and then suddenly quite a few people behind him couldn't really see the castle anymore. And there was this 5 minutes where like these people were trying to figure out what to do, like they moved, etc. And the guy was oblivious to it, which is fair enough. He wasn't looking back, he was just looking at the castle. And then eventually, one guest, I think it was a guy, decided to actually just tap on the guy's shoulder and very kindly ask him if he could move the balloons. And he did, and it was such a beautiful thing. And when he did, everyone clapped. And it wasn't even his fault anyway. He hadn't realised he had these balloons attached to his bag. They were obviously quite big balloons, and they were going up high, so it was blocking a lot of people's views. I don't know why, it was such a beautiful and human moment, and it just really touched my heart. Like, I don't know, I just thought I'd share it because it's nice when things like that happen. I love it when people are respectful to other people and really want to make sure that everyone has a good time, and that's kind of what that was. Like, it was a collaborative effort to try and make sure that the people behind this guy had a good view. Like, everybody kind of came together trying to like help these people behind him. Even me, like there was a couple of people next to me and I was like, oh, maybe I can like move here so that the people right behind this guy could actually, like, we all tried our best, and eventually somebody was like, well, might as well just tell the guy. And it's not like the guy got angry, he was just like, oh yeah, sorry, of course, and then he put it down. Beautiful, right? Beautiful.
I low-key don't want to leave. Like, it's really hard to leave after a fireworks show in any Disney park, but particularly on your last kind of full night here in Orlando as well, last Magic Kingdom night, it's just like, why would I leave? Why would I go on Haunted Mansion when I can just kind of stay here? But yeah, there are still some crowds here, as you can see, chilling because the park is still open, and I really need to kind of slowly but surely get my way to the Haunted Mansion. Okay, I finally left Main Street USA and the castle hub, as it's called here in Florida. But one thing I didn't even forgot to mention until now is that the castle doesn't have the 50th logo anymore. When I got closer to it, I paid close attention, the 50th is gone, officially. Like, the castle still has a decor of it overall, but that big 50th plaque is gone, which is amazing. Actually, it's good because the 50th was happening for too long. It was on for like, I mean, I enjoyed it, but there wasn't too much really apart from the castle, and I think the castle will be kind of, they're going to keep it the same just without the 50th, so it's all good in my opinion. I feel like the vlogging culture in the US parks, especially Florida, is so different to what I'm used to in Disneyland Paris. In Disneyland Paris, I obviously know quite a lot of French vloggers, and there are some UK vloggers who sometimes visit Disneyland Paris, and that's kind of it. But like, it's such a normal thing here. I was just vlogging and this American girl, bless her, she was just walking past. I say girl, probably someone around my age, not like a young girl or anything. And she was just like, new popcorn buckets, and I was like, okay. I mean, I'm glad she gave me this information, but I think she just automatically assumed that I'm like maybe a Florida local, maybe I come here all the time because I've got this camera. I don't care about popcorn buckets. I mean, am I meant to care? Should I go and show it? I don't know. It's just such a weird thing, right? It is now 10 minutes to 10 though, so we've got an hour and 10 minutes until park closing time. Haunted Mansion's actual standby line is at 15 minutes, 1-5, so really not bad, but we do have a lightning lane anyway, so we're going to use it. It looks so spooky and cool in the dark, the Haunted Mansion. Oh, I love the sound it makes, like, ooh, because the Haunted Mansion. Very fun. Right, let's head on.
Is this haunted room actually stretching?
Well, the Doom buggies are coming through. I think we should be on in about 2 or 3 minutes.
And witches, wherever you dwell, give us a hint by ringing the bell.
We are leaving unavoidably detained by Frankie's spirit. Kindly remain seated in your doom
Kiss the bride. We'll live happily ever after.
Happy Huntsman.
And we of course silly spooky sit by your side.
We are off the Haunted Mansion here at the Magic Kingdom. I love this ride. It's really weird because I think the Haunted Mansion is one of the few rides that I actually prefer here at Walt Disney World, the Magic Kingdom, rather than the equivalent of it in Paris, which is Phantom Manor. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love Phantom Manor as well. Phantom Manor is an awesome ride, like one of the best rides in Disneyland Paris. However, if I'm comparing the two of them, there's something about the Haunted Mansion. I think it's a bit more quirky, like it's a bit more silly. There's something about it that I just prefer being on it. Maybe it's the fact that I don't get to do it as often, obviously, as Phantom Manor, but I do think that overall Phantom Manor is a little bit scarier and a bit more serious, which some people might prefer. Like, Phantom Manor is known to be the best of all of them, actually. And loads of people come from the US parks to Disneyland Paris to go on Phantom Manor. So Phantom Manor is amazing, but it just kind of depends on what you like. And I kind of prefer Haunted Mansion because it's a bit more, like, the ghosts are a bit more funny.
that make any sense? Like, I don't want to just go for like a serious, scary ride. I find it more humorous when the ghosts are a bit more funny. I hope I'm explaining myself. Well, it is now 11:30. The park officially closed half an hour ago, but there are still PhotoPass photographers everywhere. There are still some people taking photos, so I think they're probably still going to be running until probably midnight. There's even a PhotoPass person here. Might even go and get a photo there. Speaking of PhotoPass people, one PhotoPass person that I took a photo with, I overheard her talking to somebody else about how apparently people were gathered on Main Street USA and in the hub area from 5 p.m. This PhotoPass cast member said she was shocked because obviously they work around the castle, and she said there were so many people that they almost kind of couldn't even work anymore because people were starting to gather at 5 p.m. for Happily Ever After's return. I told you, my guess was around that time as well, so there you go. But we've got the beautiful castle there. I'm so tired. I am knackered. I need sleep. So actually, in a second, I'm going to say a quick goodbye to the beautiful castle here. It is a beautiful castle. I've grown to love it, and I'm going to see it again tomorrow, except it's just not going to be lit up like this because I'm not going to stay for the fireworks. I'm going to actually watch them from my room tomorrow night, and that's going to be a separate video, but there will be another vlog coming from my last day here at Magic Kingdom. But I think it is now slowly but surely time to leave the park, and once I leave, the vlog will be finished. Sorry, I know this vlog has been quite a long one. Thank you for bearing with me. We've done a lot. But once I get to my hotel, I'm going to leave straight away. So yeah, make the most of the last few minutes that you have of me. I actually also just bumped into a French Disneyland Paris YouTuber that I know. He's also here on a solo trip doing loads of content and stuff. It was really cool. Like, we chatted a little bit. It was his first time seeing Happily Ever After. Wonderhook, by the way, if you want to check him out. He obviously does vlogs in French, but yeah, that was pretty cool. Yeah, have I got anything else to say? No, today's been amazing. We did a new ride, Guardians. That was so much fun. Like, I honestly wish I could go on it again, and I tried, but then the wait time was too long. Had I done that, I wouldn't have been able to see Happily Ever After's return because, yeah, with the way the timing worked. But I'm still glad I got to do it. What else did we do? We met some characters. I went on my favorite ride, Figment. I'm obviously joking, my least favorite ride, Figment. And then we came here as well. We ate some good food. I had a lovely evening at the Magic Kingdom. I got to go on Haunted Mansion. I chatted to loads of people. It's just been a lovely day. So thank you so much for watching this video. There's only 2 more vlogs left of this series, like, you know, chronologically, in case you're wondering. There'll be more vlogs, like separate ones, coming up after the series ends, so like more in detail ones. But you've got 2 more to see. So tomorrow I'm coming back to Magic Kingdom, and then the following day I'm leaving. So actually, Lord have mercy, there might only be one more vlog left because I might merge tomorrow's vlog with my leaving vlog depending on how much footage I have. So Lordy, emotional times, but there you go. You've got the castle here. I'm gonna love you and leave you. I feel like I've talked a lot. You're probably tired of me. I do appreciate you though. Make sure you are subscribed for more videos so that you don't miss any of my videos, because I don't have a schedule. I just post whenever I edit them, and I try to edit as soon as possible. But yeah, I appreciate you guys. Follow me on Instagram as well, and I've got Twitter, Facebook, all that stuff. All the links down below. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.